everybody, and welcome along to the 13th of December. Let's see what's behind the door today. Palm trees with Christmas lights. This is one for all our friends in the Southern Hemisphere. Grab your paints and let's get started. So this is one for our friends in the Southern Hemisphere, and it's something that you hear about and you think, what? How can you have Christmas in summer, Christmas on the beach and all that? But yeah, it's really cool. So we are doing some nice sort of curvy leaves coming out of the palm tree like that, and we'll just do them for that one as well. And you could sort of do your lights in a number of different ways. I'm always doing this glow, wet page glow thing. I think for this I might do something a little bit different. So I'm just going to knock back the drawing there. And I am going to just do some Christmas lights straight on to the dry page. I'm just going to get them woken up. So we'll do red, yellow. I think I'll do red, yellow and green. So it's like Christmassy but summery. And then we will do the palm trees and stuff sort of in between. So I'm going to sort of paint them with gaps in between. So I'm sort of hanging them from the ends of the tree. I know that's not really a very realistic way, but I tell you what, I've never been there to see the palm trees with the lights on. I bet it looks very cool. So we'll just add dots in the gaps here and there. Size 0 brush is doing just fine, I think. We could wrap them up round the palm tree trunk if we wanted. That could be quite fun too, so I think I'll just do some little curves like that. Little like string, string lights, rope lights. There we go. Nice one. Okay, we'll let that dry and then we'll paint in the tree behind. So we're going to need some brown. And these paintings, even though they're small and simple, they are so much better if we give them a bit of thought and time with some detail in them. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting yellow ochre and burnt sienna, but I'll also get a tiny bit of French ultramarine blue to create a darker brown too. And then for the greens, well, we've got one green there, we've got another here. Those might be quite good actually for the palm tree, but I might just try. Let's see what happens. Woo! That's kind of crazy. It's quite fun. It's very similar to that actually, isn't it? Maybe if I try some cadmium yellow. That's quite nice. I just wanted another green. So it's nice to have a play around in the palette every now and then if you've just been using the straight colours. Another green there for us to choose from. Okay, let's wait for it to dry and finish off. So I had a go at doing one, and so I started off with the little bit of the more sort of light yellow ochre colour. Just painting in the gaps using my smallest brush. And then after it's dried, then to sort of help with the definition of letting the lights stand out and things, you can add in some darker browns, some more shadowy tones, either from this or just straight from the palette, and yeah, get in a little bit of that. So we'll just wait for that to dry, and in the meantime I will start to paint in some of my palm leaves. So I'll start with the actual central vein of the leaf, and then I'm just going to do quite sort of broad strokes, even with my tiny brush. So just with this light colour, I'm not worrying too much about detail just yet. We're just sort of filling in the space. If it's from the side, we might just see that side bit, or we might see a tiny bit sort of coming down in there. And then the last one, so we're coming up and then it sort of folds over on the top. So, oh, I rather like that, rather pleased with that. That's hopefully given the smaller tree trunk a bit of time to dry. I'd love to know, does anybody ever go on holiday for Christmas, or do you tend to sort of stay at home and have traditions you like to stick to every year, or do you mix it up each year and go and do something different? My personal experience has been, I'm quite surprised to say actually, we have been away for Christmas a good number of times over the years, and I've really enjoyed it. And I never thought I'd be the kind of person who'd be like, yeah, I'll do something different each Christmas and not be too fussed. I mean, obviously I'd love to see my family, but yeah, we've gone skiing, we've gone to see family, our relatives in America. That was one of the most magical Christmases I'll ever have. Like, I was 7 and it was like my first ever experience of a white Christmas. By the way, I'm just taking a different green now and just starting to add a bit more detail. And we had Christmas with our family in America, and then we went to Disney World in Florida. And for a 7-year-old child who loves a roller coaster, that was pretty good. Pretty magic. What colour have I got here? So I don't know if we'll see. Oh yeah, that works quite nicely. It's always good to have a few different greens knocking around. And to finish, we're going to do just a little bit of sand on the ground. Just get a fresh jar of water. I don't want to fall at the final hurdle and have green sand. So there we go. Don't need too much on the brush. And there we are. Day 13 completed. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to share your paintings on social media. Tag us at the Winton Paper Co. We love to see them, and we'll share as many as we possibly can. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the 14th.